sitting at home,
looking for video games.
guess you could call us Vidya Bros.
Welcome to Vidya Bros, and this is the second session attempt, yeah, I guess I'll just say attempt, because we don't know if this is going to work out, or not for this, because Roxio is a piece of garbage, and we keep having problems recording. It's me and, Sean again.
What up?
For this. Since this is the only currently running Vidya Bros series till, Summer Sega ends. We're keeping it going until the actual summer ends, the season, not vacation, so September 21st, for Sonic Mania, Riston, whatever other Sega games of me and Chef will feel like playing. If you want, you can take this.
Let's go.
Alright, I'll go kick these little bastards' ass.
Fortunately, you can't get that treasure chest open yet.
Look at his face.
His face looks like potato chips.
You are a potato chip.
Speaking of which, well actually no, we already went to 7-Eleven. I was gonna say I'll get Munchos later. But, yeah, whatever. I like how they made the Soldier Heartless like darker colored. I think I've already said that, but I'm not sure. You know what we really should talk about that we did originally, but thanks to Roxio only wanting to record 7 seconds on my PC for when we tried this the other day. Being why I'm not trusting my PC, it's already equipped.
Oh, it is? How do I do it?
You just select it and equipped it, but what you were doing was you were going to remove it.
No, I'm saying how do I, like, slide dash?
Oh, it just happens when you're far away from an enemy and you want to attack them. It's an automatic type thing, where if you're away from an enemy and you hit it, the button or whatever, like, you just slide with your key, with the king key, and you just, slide it to him. But, yeah, Roxio only felt like recording 7 seconds on my PC, and this is on my laptop, so the quality might not be nearly as good, because this is just a normal laptop. But I'm not trusting my PC at all to record anything anymore, because it only wanted to record 7 seconds of the video footage, and we still had the whole thing audio, but no video to go with it, because it was only fucking 7 seconds. Like, we have to re-record. Thanks a lot, PC. You're a real piece of work. So yeah, this is on my laptop. I don't care! I don't even play Overwatch. That's my cousin's game. Yeah, my cousin played Overwatch on my PS4 when they stayed over the other week. Cool game, but I don't own it, so I really don't care about any update files for it.
Okay.
It's a cool game, though. It's cool. I was doing decent at it.
What kind of game is it?
It's an MMO. It's like how World of Warcraft is, and it's the same people that made World of Warcraft.
Too bad I can't do anything with these guys yet.
You don't have Blizzard yet. But at least now we can remember they spawn here.
Should I just attack them?
Just open the treasure
chest. I can't yet.
Yeah, just to get them out of here. Just to get them out so you can actually open it. Weren't there also, like, mushroom-looking ones that are, like, purple or something?
Yeah, those are the ones that you kill.
Yeah. Okay, now you can open that shit. Pretty stone. I don't remember what it does, but there is something we really... Oh, okay, hello. That we should talk about, considering that we have no record of talking about it now with the original attempt of this. And that is... the new Death Note movie. What did you think, Sean? I thought it was good at first, or it was, like, at least okay, and then I thought more about it, and then was thinking more, like, in logic of the show's universe. I'm like, I don't really like it.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of meh.
So, to you, it was, like, kind of the same thing I thought.
Right, but I would see it again.
If I watch it again, it'll be probably to laugh, because I really cannot stand Nat Wolff as Light. Yagami? Oh, sorry. Turner. That's so stupid. Like, that's the most generic American name you can think of. But, yeah, I really didn't like this movie. It was kind of all over the place, and it tried to rip off, like, Final Destination at first, and had, like, a bully cliche of, like, a 90s sitcom or something. And then it, like, it did that, then it was like, oh, Final Destination, we're putting in gore.
Yeah, the first few deaths, I'm like, what the hell is this?
And then, like, it was like a romance movie out of nowhere for like 20 minutes of the film. Yeah, see, that's an automatic thing.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I thought it was like...
That's sliding dash, dude.
I don't think I ever used that.
It's useful. But, like, I really couldn't stand Light's portrayal in the movie. Like, each scene in that whole was in his Light, it looks like he's, like, smiling, like he knows that what he's in is a joke, so he's, like, not even trying at all. And it really just felt like they really didn't want to develop any characters in the film. It's like, nah, who cares about character development? Let's just show a bunch of gore. Like, that felt like the whole film to me. And random placement of, like, soft 80s rock music. I don't know.
I mean, who has time for that?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about how bad it was.
But I'm saying, why would they have that in the first place?
I have no idea. It really did not fit the tone of the whole thing at all. And, like, let's face it, if everything was exactly like the source material of anything we grew up with, we probably would hate those too by now, like Jaws or anything else that doesn't exactly fit the source material, like it's where it's different. But, like, at the same time, this movie really just went so far away from the source material as possible, where, like, they really should have just named the movie, like, Final Destination, like, 6, or, like, whatever movie they stopped at, which I'm pretty sure was Final Destination 5. They really should have just made this Final Destination 6.
You're right.
They really, pretty much that's what it was, to me at least. The only redeeming factors of the movie were the guy that played L, who was in Get Out, and also freaking Willem Dafoe as Ryuk was, like, perfect. But too bad he's barely in the movie. He's only got, like, 5 minutes of screen time in total.
Yeah, but too bad Ryuk's my husband.
Like, if there for some reason is gonna be a sequel to this, and let's get straight, there probably will be, just because it's on Netflix, and Netflix can make a disposable film if they want to. But, like, I feel like they will. If this were to be in theaters, it definitely would have bombed, though, and they'd be like, yeah, let's not make the sequel to this. Like, I feel like if it was in theaters, it would just have done really badly.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because at least if it was in theaters, they're like, okay, well, we tried, whatever, let's just not do this again. And also, other people would, like, again, be like, well, how about there should be no more anime adaptations for live action, because look at Ghost in a Shell, look at Death Note, and hopefully not, but maybe Fullmetal Alchemist, but that's not an American film, though, so that one gets a pass.
But still, they're all a bunch of normies who...
The film feels like it's not even for fans of Death Note like you and me. It feels like it's supposed to be for normies. Like, the film, really, it's like, every few seconds it changes its tone and of what it's trying to do, and I'm like, who the fuck is this movie supposed to be for? Is this supposed to be for you and me as fans, or is it supposed to...
Or normals, filthy normals.
Or is it just supposed to be for, like, normies or casuals who, like, never heard of Death Note at all from the manga or anime, and they're just like, alright, what's this? Let's watch this and see what this is like. Some people that even do, like, never really follow the source material, even... Some people like that do like the movie, which I can understand why, but then there's others that are like, this film is, like, trying to cram too much in, I don't like this. Because people... I thought about this more, like, it bothers me that people are like, well, you really shouldn't, like, Hollywood should just stop adapting, like, animated things to, like, live action. It's like, no, they can do it and pull it off well, it's just to keep choosing the wrong people to do it. Like, as I showed you the other day, we watched the first movie from Japan of Death Note, and it actually did pretty well in the box office, and it was actually a competently made film. It was actually good. It was really similar to the source material, but at the same time, it also made enough changes to feel a little different. But it was, like, almost point for point, like, the manga and the anime, but at the same time, it's like, if you want to watch a live-action adaptation of something and you want it to be exactly the same as the source material, really, what's the point? You know, because then it's the exact same thing, just it's live action. Like, I heard someone else saying that when I looked up what other people were saying about the movie, and they were saying, well, if it is exactly the same like the source material, then it would be kind of pointless to even watch it. Yeah, it'd be a waste. It'd be pointless to watch it, because it's like, if I wanted to watch this, I could just watch the cartoon or watch the anime of whatever this is. I'm kind of hoping that what happened with the Japanese Death Note movies is like what's going to happen with the Full Metal Alchemist movie in Japan, like where it's pretty much like very faithful to the source material, but it has a good amount of changes to make it a little different, to differentiate it. I really hope that it's going to be like that, because I really loved Full Metal Alchemist and I miss watching it so much, and I really am hoping this film is going to not be garbage. I recommend...
Well, if it's in Japan, then it's probably going to be good.
Some people say, though, and someone said to me in comments on the recent Pete's Party podcast video, when I mentioned why America shouldn't be allowed to touch anime, and someone said to me that Japan has made more bad anime adaptations than America has. Well, I don't really know of any that I thought were bad, because I haven't really seen too many to be able to say that. But the few that I have seen, I actually thought were good. All of the Death Note films in Japan actually were pretty good. Probably one of the least good ones, at least in my opinion. It's not terrible, it's just nowhere near as good as the other movies. Has to be the L spin-off, because it's a spin-off.
Right.
It was good, though.
Why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our
Yeah, we're not skipping cutscenes here because of recording. Otherwise we would. Didn't you say the voice actors of Donald and Goofy in the movies they were in voiced them in these games?
I think so. I'm not quite sure.
Because if they do, then wow, those guys are fucking old.
Sora, go with them.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially if you want to find your friends.
I think Haley Joel Osment voices Sora.
I think he voices Riku.
No, that's David Gallagher, who was on Seventh Heaven.
I read somewhere that Jesse McCartney did.
No, Jesse McCartney voiced Roxas.
Oh.
Also, he voiced a Robin on Young Justice. He voiced the Dick Grayson Robin.
Oh, okay.
Happy?
Console version of Five Nights at Freddy's canceled.
Wow.
I didn't know they were doing that, but I'm not too surprised. I'm gonna message Jeff and see what he says about this. So what were your thoughts standalone on the film? Like, I actually did like L a little bit. Like, I don't care that he's been blackwashed, but like, it's like, okay, well, the thing is he was weird, sat strange, didn't wear shoes, ate a bunch of sweets and stuff, and everything, and seemed pretty intelligent for, like, the first half of the film.
Then he lost his mind. I didn't like that.
But then later on in the film, he acts like some angsty teenager and isn't really all that smart. It's like, he fucking just comes up to light with a gun, even though earlier in the film he says, I don't like guns. It's like, okay, so it kind of seems like you were kidding them. Let's throw that whole thing you said about not liking guns out the window.
Right.
But, like, I didn't like that either, especially that he was, like, driving around and, like, going crazy and almost crashing into civilians. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You're not the same character you were in the whole first half of this movie. All of a sudden, like, they completely just trashed his character. Yeah, that's fucked up. So yeah, I hate Death Note, unless you want to watch it, ironically, to like how with, we did with Monster Trucks.
I just hated that. I didn't like it even ironically.
Or like The Room.
Oh, I love The Room.
Like The Room, I need to rewatch that because I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember really enjoying it just because it made me laugh so much. Like, that is a movie I would say is so bad it's a good movie. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Haley Joel Osment voiced Sora.
Oh, okay.
I always thought Haley Joel Osment was a girl. Or is that his sister?
No, Haley Joel's a guy.
What the hell is his sister's name, then?
Emily. She was in Spy Kids.
Oh, wait, who was she? Was she the sister in Spy
The blonde chick. The blonde girl.
I don't remember, because I haven't seen those movies since, like, early 2000s. Those movies definitely spell out, like, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw the third one, and I really wanted to see it.
The third one was good.
See you in whatever next comes first, and have a good one.